Did you know that some grasshoppers can jump 20 times their body length? Well, there's so much more to these fascinating creatures that most people don't know, and we're about to reveal all the amazing secrets that they've been hiding from us for millions of years. Join us as we take you on a journey through the world of grasshoppers and explore the incredible facts and trivia that will leave you in awe. Get ready to be amazed by these tiny yet mighty insects that have captured the attention of humans for centuries. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the amazing world of grasshoppers. Have you ever wondered what the largest grasshopper in the world looks like? Look no further than the giant waiter of New Zealand. These massive insects can grow up to a whopping 17 centimeters long and weigh over 30 grams. That's bigger than most people's smartphones. They belong to the family of waiter, which are only found in New Zealand, and they're renowned for their powerful legs and ability to jump over a meter in length. But don't worry, despite their size, they're not dangerous to humans, and they're actually an important part of the ecosystem, helping to control populations of other insects. Now you know what to blame when your picnic gets ruined by pesky flies and mosquitoes. But wait, there's more. There are also some smaller species of grasshoppers that have some pretty unique features. The pygmy grasshopper, for example, is the smallest grasshopper in the world, measuring just 2 millimeters long. It's so small that it can literally fit on the tip of your finger. These tiny creatures are found in South America and Africa, and they're renowned for their bright colors and ability to camouflage themselves perfectly into their Speaking of color, did you know that some grasshoppers can change their color depending on their mood or environment? Take the common eastern lubber grasshopper, for example. This large insect is known for its bright red, black and yellow striped body, but it can also turn green when it feels threatened. They can do this by altering the amount of melanin in their exoskeleton, allowing them to blend in with their surroundings and avoid predators. Talk about a mood ring. Now let's talk about one of the most amazing things about grasshoppers, their ability to jump really, really far. In fact, some species can jump up to 20 times their body length. That's like jumping over a basketball court in a single leap. How do they do it? Well, it all has to do with their powerful hind legs, which are specially adapted for jumping. Unlike most other insects, grasshoppers have elongated femurs, or thigh bones, which act like springs, storing energy and releasing it when the animal jumps. They also have a special joint in their knees called the knee flexor, which allows them to bend their legs at a 90-degree angle, giving them the leverage they need to launch themselves into the air. These adaptations allow grasshoppers to be some of the most successful jumpers in the animal kingdom. But jumping isn't the only impressive thing that grasshoppers can do. They're also incredibly evasive. Thanks to their keen eyesight and ability to quickly change direction, most grasshoppers have two large compound eyes that give them a wide field of view and the ability to detect predators from a distance. They can also move very quickly, both on the ground and in the air, making it difficult for predators to catch them. Some species even have the ability to fly backwards, which is a rare ability in the insect world. All these adaptations allow grasshoppers to survive in a wide range of habitats and thrive in ecosystems around the world. And while we're talking about their survival skills, let's not forget about their ability to mimic other insects. Some species of grasshoppers have evolved to look like other, often brightly colored insects that are poisonous or otherwise harmful to predators. This adaptation, called mimicry, allows them to avoid being eaten, even though they themselves are not poisonous. For example, the viceroy butterfly mimics the toxic monarch butterfly. By copying the monarch's bright orange and black wings, the viceroy is able to avoid being eaten by birds who are familiar with the monarch's bad taste. Similarly, some species of grasshoppers mimic the appearance of other, often brightly colored insects such as beetles or dragonflies, which can confuse predators and protect them from being eaten. But grasshoppers aren't just masters of disguise. They're also skilled communicators. Did you know that they can produce a variety of sounds by rubbing different parts of their bodies together? For example, the male field cricket rubs its wings together to produce a chirping sound that is used to attract mates. The sound is produced by the rapid vibration of the wings, which creates a series of pulses that are perceived by the listener as a chirp. Different species of grasshoppers produce different sounds, and these can be used to identify the species and distinguish males from females. Some grasshoppers also use visual cues to communicate, such as flashing their abdomens or wings to attract mates or warn off predators. This behavior is especially common in katydids, which are known for their distinctive flashing patterns. Overall, These diverse communication strategies allow grasshoppers to interact with each other and their environment in complex ways, contributing to their success as a species. And speaking of their success, let's talk about their impact on humans. Throughout history, grasshoppers have had a significant impact on human cultures, both positive and negative. On the one hand, they're a valuable source of protein and are considered a delicacy in many cultures. In fact, in some countries like China and Mexico, they're farmed specifically for human consumption. They're also an important food source for wildlife, providing a valuable source of protein for birds, reptiles, and other insects. But on the other hand, grasshoppers can also be a major agricultural pest, causing significant damage to crops and reducing yields for farmers. When populations of grasshoppers become too large, they can devastate fields of grain, fruits and vegetables, leading to food shortages and economic losses. This is especially true in developing countries where agriculture is a major part of the economy. One of the most famous examples of a grasshopper plague occurred in the 19th century, when a massive infestation of Rocky Mountain locusts devastated crops across the western United States. These insects traveled in massive swarms, consuming everything in their path and leaving behind a trail of destruction. It took years for the affected areas to recover, and the economic losses were staggering. To make matters worse, grasshoppers can also spread diseases to plants, further damaging crops and making them less productive. This is especially problematic for farmers who rely on healthy plants to produce the food that feeds the world. To combat these destructive tendencies, humans have developed various methods to control grasshopper populations. One approach is to use pesticides, which can be effective in killing large numbers of grasshoppers. However, pesticides can also harm beneficial insects and can have negative effects on the environment. Another approach is to introduce natural predators of grasshoppers, such as birds or reptiles, into affected areas. This can help to keep grasshopper populations under control without the use of harmful chemicals. But perhaps the best solution is to understand the factors that contribute to grasshopper outbreaks in the first place. By studying the environmental conditions that favor the growth and reproduction of grasshoppers, we can develop more targeted and effective control strategies. This knowledge can help us to protect our crops and ensure that we have enough food to feed the world's growing population. With their remarkable jumping abilities, unique adaptations, and diverse lifestyles, grasshoppers continue to fascinate scientists and nature lovers alike. As we learn more about these incredible insects, we'll be able to appreciate them even more for the amazing creatures that they are. Whether you love them or loathe them, one thing is for sure: grasshoppers are here to stay, and they'll continue to amaze us for centuries to come. So the next time you see a grasshopper, take a moment to appreciate the amazing creature that it is. Who knows, you might just learn something new about the amazing world of insects. Now it is time for you to jump into action and help us spread the word about the amazing world of grasshoppers. Share this video with your friends and family and let them know what you've learned about these fascinating creatures. Do you want to forget to subscribe and leave a comment below with any other fun facts you know about grasshoppers? You can also check out our other videos about the incredible animal kingdom. Thanks for watching and happy hopping.